Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be giving a first-time reaction to Sonny Bono and Cher. Now, technically, I have heard Cher once before on the channel, but never Sonny Bono and never in the context of Cher. In fact, despite having heard the name Sonny Bono, I had no idea that Sonny and Cher were married, and together they've formed this pop duo. Just think how cool that is to have the love of your life by your side, doing the same thing that you love day in, day out. It has to be amazing, not without its own headaches and situations to sort out, but super excited to hear what they've got for us today. Before we jump into it, a huge shout out goes to Russell for making this request. Now, let's jump into it. I got you, babe. I feel like they're just gonna sing this to each other. We're all third wheeling right now.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent.
They look so young in
Before
this.
it's earned, our money's all been spent. I guess that's so we don't have a plot.
You know, it's an interesting observation, but Cher's voice for the average female voice is relatively speaking a little bit huskier, and Sonny's voice relative to other male vocalists we've heard on the channel has this brighter edge to it, sort of subverting the typical expectation you may find in the timbre of male and female vocalists. And because they have that balance, it actually works really well. I'm curious to hear what their harmony is going to sound like.
I guess that's so we don't have a plot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Babe, I got you, babe.
Yeah, on the I Got You.
I got you, babe.
But they're kind of singing to the same pitch.
I got flowers in the spring.
Oh, that's nice.
I got you to wear my ring. And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around.
Ooh.
Let them say your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand. I got you to hold
Oh, there she goes.
I got
We
you
have some
to
liftoff.
walk with me. I got you to talk with me. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you, I won't let go. I got you to love me so. I got
Ooh.
you, babe.
It's, you know, this is as much about the music as it is about their dynamic unfolding before our eyes. Honestly, I feel like that might be an even grander part of the appeal, is just watching them perform, not to the audience, but to each other.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you.
It's sweet. Yeah, and I think I'm going to amend my previous comment about Cher's voice being relatively huskier. I feel like I only say that because of how unique Sonny's voice is relative to more male vocals. Almost the way he sounds, it's a bit like he has this kind of built-in nasal effect. And if you ever have taken like vocal lessons, you'll know what I'm talking about. But there's a way to kind of channel your sound through your nose, and that changes, of course, the delivery of the line. It feels like Sonny has that kind of thing built in to his voice, and potentially, depending on who you ask, is going to be a very polarizing feature of his vocals. I think, if I had to be honest, I way prefer Cher's vocals to Sonny's, but I think their pairing works together. One thing to note, though, in the harmonies that we got, I feel like I didn't get to hear as much of the differences in their voice as I would have liked, because they were generally singing on the same pitch. So if in the next song we get a little bit more a nuanced harmony, I think I'll be able to give you guys a more specific take on that. This is All I Ever Need Is You.
Sometimes when I'm down and all alone, oh, just like a child without a home.
I like the way Cher's voice sounds in this.
The love you give me keeps me hanging on. Oh, honey, all I ever need is you. You're my first love, you're my last.
I like the way he delivered that.
You're my future, you're my past. And loving you is all I ask, honey. All I ever need is you. Winters come and they go.
Okay, I'm gonna re-amend my comment, because it does feel like Cher's voice is more I feel like huskier is the right adjective here, but you can correct me. Relative to the average female vocals than Sonny's is relative to the average male vocals. So they almost flip roles. I can tell that they're not, but the balance works, which is interesting. Do you guys get at all what I'm saying here, or am I just talking crazy?
Winters come and they go, and we watch the melting snow. Sure as summer follows spring, all the things you do give me a reason to build my world around you. Come and follow rainbows, I am told.
Beautiful. I love this song.
Some men search for silver, some for gold.
And the harmony, again, it's kind of, they're all singing on the same pitch, pretty much.
I have found my treasure in your soul, honey. All I ever need is you. Without love, I'd never find the way through ups and downs of every single day.
Wow.
I won't sleep at night until you say, my honey, all I ever need is you.
There's good energy in this song.
Oh, honey, honey.
Oh, I love this section. It's like a trumpet echoing, or hold on, let me go back. It's fading out. There's like that trumpet melody playing alongside Sonny there. That was nice. Right there. I like it. Then Cher and then the strings. Then Sonny with the trumpet. Strings are still cooking. Then Cher again. Yeah. Yeah, like this is a good song. I just specifically like those last like 30 seconds there the most in terms of arrangement, because I feel like in the duo of Cher and Sonny vocally, we don't really have high notes the same way you'd expect to have them. To me, like the sort of brighter elements come from Sonny's vocals, but he's not singing extremely high pitches or pushing his vocal range. Not that he has to, but there's a omission in the frequency range of that higher end. And I think adding something like the trumpets, or you can even add those like really shiny, shimmery strings above as they did, those kind of things help fill out the depth of the mix in a way that complements their vocals very well. I'm still having trouble hearing the two distinct voices doing different things within the harmony. Like you can tell which vocal line is coming from Sonny, which vocal line is coming from Cher when they sing together, but they're not doing anything that's complicated past just knowing when to kind of punch in and punch out. But so far, so good. This is probably my favorite track of the two. Let's check out the last one here. This is Gypsys, Tramps, and Thieves by Cher. And this does not have Sonny, I believe.
I was born in the wagon of a traveling show. My mama had to dance for the money they'd throw. Papa would do whatever he could. Preach a little gospel. Sell a couple bottles of
her hair is like huge.
Gypsys, tramps, and thieves. We hear it from the people of the town. They call it gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down.
I like the melody in this song.
Picked up a boy
Something very
just out
familiar
of
about it.
Mobile, gave him a ride, filled him with a hot meal. I was 16, he was 21. Roll with us to Memphis. Papa would have shot him if he
Wait, I just processed the ages there.
knew. I was 16, he was 21.
Uh-oh.
Roll with us to Memphis. Papa would have shot him if he knew what he'd done. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. We hear it from the people of the town. They call it gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down. Never had schooling, but he taught me well with his smooth southern style. 3 months later, I'm a gal in trouble, and I haven't seen him for a while. You know, I haven't seen him for a while.
Wow. I love when she goes for the higher notes.
She was born in the wagon of a traveling show. My mama had to dance for the money they'd throw. Grandpa'd do whatever he could. Preach a little.
It's interesting because this song, there's a lot of hardship baked into the story that she's recounting, and all of the musicality around it is very bright, almost like playful, in a sort of in a sort of playful way. And there was a certain melodic run that happened that was at first chromatic when it was descending, and then it kind of came up higher and then didn't sound chromatic anymore. That, I'll point it out if I notice it again, reminds me of like a sort of circus. And oftentimes when you think of like circus, you think of people traveling and living this sort of nomadic lifestyle, which is also kind of paralleling what's unfolding in this story.
Show, but mama had to dance for the money they'd throw. Grandpa'd do whatever he could. Preach a little gospel, sell a couple bottles of Dr. Good.
Yeah, right there, the circus.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we're hearing from the people of the town. They call us Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we're hearing from the people of the town. They call us Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down.
Wow. I wonder where the inspiration for that song specifically comes from. Whether she's recounting a story from her own life, someone she knows, or just singing about the lives of others that she's noticed while on the road traveling and performing herself. And despite us living like in a new, century, millennia, whatever you want to call it, in the 2020s, people who live in these kind of nomadic lifestyles, they're still out there trying to make ends meet by any means necessary. And to me, this song like touches on the different lives that people live that often go under noticed, under spoken about. And it reminds me of this recent YouTuber who's grown massively in popularity. His name is Gary's Economics, and he has a background in finance and working in stock markets, and he has a good idea of like capital markets and wealth, but he also came from an extremely impoverished background. And something that you'll often hear him say if you ever check out his stuff is the voices of people who go through life under the radar are rarely ever heard by the masses. And if you just take a second to like process that, understand it, it makes total sense. You don't hear about this lifestyle as often as it probably occurs. And then if with our privilege we're born into a more stable situation, we may never know what that life is like. And songs like this help put that message and story out there, giving more of a spotlight to those lives, and for people who may be listening and experiencing those things, something to actually connect to, because oftentimes the art may be made for a different segment of the population, not because of any nefarious reason or conspiracy, but just because of the way that information and art is disseminated. It's interesting. And to me, this song not only sounds like melodically really fun, but I love the rhythm to it as well. But the main thing for me are the lyrics here. This is probably my favorite song of the three today. I think we kind of ramped up in how good they got, in my opinion. But if I'm going to be like brutally honest here, I didn't think the first two songs with Sonny and Cher were like all that special. Not that there was anything wrong about them per se, but they were sort of run-of-the-mill melodically and structurally. And that's not necessarily a critique, but I guess I was just hoping for a little bit more. But this last song from Cher definitely takes the cake for me. But let me know what your thoughts are on Sonny, on Cher, on anything that I've brought up in the video today. If you'd like to request a reaction yourself, you can do so by hitting the first link in the description box below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.